Yo, what's up? It's Tyler, your host. This is Panthers in the Magic City. This is the season finale. I got Cristina with me in the building. What's up?
Yo.
How you been? How you doing?
I've been good. How about yourself?
I've been doing great. I'm looking forward to the end of the semester. It's just been a long moment, a long journey, and I'm ready to relax.
Me too, for sure.
Even though I'm going to still take classes in the summer, but I'll still get it done. I'll get the job done.
Same here.
Yep, anyways, our episode/topic will talk about rap shit. Okay, our topic is going to be what makes rap shit unique compared to other Miami media. Yep, so upon watching the first episode of Rap Shit, what are your thoughts?
But we should backtrack this a little bit. Tyler actually introduced me to Rap Shit. I'd never seen it before, so I just watched the first episode yesterday. And I thought it was really cool. I thought it was nice that they're portraying the part of Miami that we don't usually see. So there's like this fantastical image that I think the rest of anybody who doesn't live in Miami, like a perspective that they have of Miami being all palm trees and Miami Beach, and that's just a small part of what Miami actually is. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that is true. Because it's some like in most media aspects, people usually capture like Collins Avenue, Miami Beach, South Beach, Washington Ave, but it's more than to offer. It's more than to offer. Mm-hmm. Like for example, you have Liberty City, Little Haiti, Miami Gardens, Opelika, Carroll City, Overtown, Allapattah.
Mm-hmm. And I think actually for me, I avoid that area. It's like a heavily like tourist area. I don't think natives from Miami actually go there. And if they do...
Ocean Drive?
Yeah. No, just like that can't be like a regular hangout spot for Miami natives.
Oh, no, it's not. It's completely not.
Yeah, no, like I avoid any tourist areas.
Because, Ocean Drive, that's definitely a tourist area where you could spend spring break there. Mm-hmm. Like, real Miamians, they don't really go to Ocean Drive on spring break. We just stay at home. Yeah,
definitely anybody spring breaking there isn't from Miami.
Yep, you got that right. Anyways, we're going to play a little game called What Makes Us So Miami? So, you're from Miami when...
Cafecito.
Cafecito coquetas.
Uh-huh. What else?
Like you usually have them in the morning,
a different
the afternoon.
Terminology.
Okay.
What's some Miamian terminology that you feel like would let somebody know that you're from Miami?
When you would say dale every now and then.
Dale?
Yep.
What else?
And also, you're from Miami when you would have hot sausage and salt and vinegar chips from the Candy Lady, especially frozen cups.
Where's that at? I'm not familiar.
Like at your neighborhood, maybe your apartment complex, or maybe at someone's house.
But that reminds me, going back to the show, Rap Shit, you mentioned that some of the clips that they, like the locations that they filmed at least in the first episode, which is all I got to watch, you were able to point out like where those places were. Like you recognize them.
Yeah, that's true. I actually did. Like when I look upon every episode of Rap Shit, it's like, yo, I'm familiar with that location.
So going back to that first episode, what was that clip?
Well, if you remember when Mia was doing her OnlyFans, you see like a landscape of Northwest 7th Avenue and 60th Street. Yes, it's a part where I would usually come home from my barbershop where I would get my haircut.
So it's actually like real deal, like shot in Miami.
It was real deal. It was no studio set, no
Because
nothing.
you know there's times where it's like, okay, this took place in Miami, but maybe they're not actually shooting there.
Yeah, that's true. That can actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like there's some moments where they're filming in Miami, but they're filming like in a studio set in LA or somewhere.
So with this show, is that something that made you feel like more connected?
Yes, it does.
Cool. You don't really get that with other media, any movies, TV shows
With
that
other,
are filmed in Miami because they're so much more focused on South Beach and that like really pretty, like clean. You don't see what it actually looks like. You don't see like the actual real deal people normally.
well, I somewhat had chemistry like with the mainstream Miami media when they showcase South Beach all the time because we know what it looks like.
We know what it looks like in real life, but what we actually see on the television, it's not what it looks like.
No, not only that.
What else?
Well, one thing that I recognize in rap shit is that when people tell you something, they're gonna keep it real. Like they don't sugarcoat. Mm-hmm. They don't.
Like I think of what comes to mind is the last scene. I think it was the last scene where they were sitting in the car and it like zoomed out and you could see like they were sitting in an empty parking lot with a laundromat, and that's like what you see down here.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I believe it was shot somewhere like about Alapata, somewhere like around 20th Street, like Northwest 20th Street.
I don't recognize the neighborhood, but I mean, a lot of neighborhoods look like that one. So it was like definitely more real.
Yeah, more definitely real. And then one of the parts of the show is that side of Miami, it looks like South Central LA. Like you could see that like maybe like Friday or somewhere.
Cool. So going back to what makes you recognize someone as being a native from Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like...
How do you know you're from Miami?
When you would do this dance called Juk, like you would Juk like in the 79th Street Flea Market. Mm-hmm. And then you also know you're from Miami when you would say mutton or jit all the time.
What was the other one that you told me earlier? That's it.
That's it. It's like that's it, but like that's it.
Or supposedly, literally.
Yep.
The Spanglish. You have to know a little bit of Spanish.
Oh yeah, you do. Spanish is really phenomenal within the Miami community.
Definitely. I think you go in a store, any store here, they automatically assume that you speak Spanish sometimes. Mm-hmm. For me, I don't live in Miami, but I've been here for like 10 years. So I've gotten to realize.
Yes. So upon watching the first episode of Rap Shit, like what is the downfall of most Miami media? Like what do you think is the reason why most Miami TV shows get canceled soon?
That's a good question. What would you say?
I feel like they don't really capture the real side of Miami. It's like we live.
They run out of content.
Yeah. Yeah, like most Miami media, like, you know, if you watch like Grand Hotel or Baker and the Beauty or South Beach Tow, like they don't really capture as much neighborhoods as they should. Yeah, as they should. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I think also one of the reasons why they don't really showcase it, or maybe why they get canceled so soon, is because they don't really show like the real side of it.
Yeah.
We've seen Ocean Drive too many times. We know what it looks like. Let's move on.
Like the viewers don't really identify with it.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like when you watch something like it's just something over and over again. Mm-hmm. It's like it gets annoying.
Yeah, repetitive.
Yeah, repetitive.
Yeah, definitely.
Who is the character in Rap Shit who you admire the most? Like, who's your favorite character in the first episode?
Probably Shauna.
Oh, Shauna? The one who works at the hotel?
Yeah. Wait, Shauna's the influencer, isn't she?
No, she works at the hotel, while Mia, she's a social influencer. She's the influencer.
The influencer.
Yep.
You have to... Okay, keep in mind, I just watched the first episode yesterday. Tyler is much more in tune with the characters and the entire vibe without ruining any details to come. Which is your favorite character? No spoiler alerts.
No spoilers?
No spoilers.
Okay, I got you. Well, I'm going to say Mia, because she kind of reminds me of Young Miami, in which, whom I love. I love me some Young Miami.
Mm-hmm. And what else? Like, what else about her?
Mm-hmm. She just stands on something that's just real. Like, if she's had something to say, she's going to say it to your face. Like, one thing about her, she's going to speak her mind.
Cool. I like it. And so this show was inspired by the City Girls?
Yep, it was inspired by the City Girls and about how this female rap duo, they reunite from high school and motivate themselves on how to get bigger in the industry, the rap industry.
Nice. It's really awesome.
Yes, if you can recall in the first episode, you know Duke Miami, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's also one of my favorite characters so far. And I just love how she talks. I love her demeanor.
The promoter.
Yeah, the promoter.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, you remember the part where she was like, we got money, we got bitches, we got bottles.
Yeah, I remember that part. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's probably one of the more memorable like, opening characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's the type to, like, lift your spirit.
Mm-hmm. Does she play, like, a bigger role, like, throughout as the show goes on?
Somewhat, yes. Yep, and then you remember the part where she linked with some artists, like one of her old friends. You're like, you know, the dude we used to slap box?
Mm-hmm.
And the part where she called out Shauna, the one who works at a hotel. She's like, wait, you recording me? You recording me?
Oh, what else?
The bitch over there.
Mm.
Yep. Also, the part where Mia asked Shauna to babysit Melissa, her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then they were doing each other's makeup, and then Shauna was like, yo, I could K-Wayne now. It's not the best, but I could hold my own.
But this was in the first episode?
It was.
I'm trying to remember.
Yes, okay. Shauna has Mia in a hotel room.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and then she asked her to babysit for a while because she had like an errand to do.
They were on FaceTime.
There's on FaceTime when she was on the way to the hotel, the Plymouth.
Now I remember. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then upon the MUA, the makeup tutorial, and then Melissa was like, hey, Mom, can I have the purple lipstick? Girl, you see something I can believe. You're talking about the purple lipstick.
And that's another thing that's like true to Miami is that they speak really fast.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we really talk fast, especially when we're mad.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like, we're cool people, but you don't want to test us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like how real the show is.
Mm-hmm. And you get the part where Lamont, Mia's ex-boyfriend, when they're like prepping the track together, and you hear like the bass of it.
Yeah. They were in the studio.
Yeah, they're in the studio. He's like, you know what that would hit? Accordions. It was like, yeah.
Yeah. Is he going to play a role in the Rap Girls like journey?
Yep.
How does he influence them?
How does he influence them?
Does he influence them at all, or?
He actually does. If you can recall, okay, no spoilers, right? Like you said, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
All right, we'll keep it at that.
He influences them. That's it. That's all you're gonna give me.
Yeah, he does. He helps produce their music.
Okay.
The first 2 tracks.
All right. Is one of those tracks seduce, and scheme.
Yep. As a matter of fact, let me play it for y'all. Now, upon listening to the song, like, what did you think?
It's got a catchy beat. It's a catchy beat for sure.
Like, it's a catchy, like, South Florida beat.
For sure.